All right. Uh, Good late Friday morning, Michael Venezia, July 4th weekend, if you will, Friday, as I said. In America, it doesn't stop TradeView markets, TradeGATEHub. We've been posting even through yesterday. We're an international firm, and just because one cog is down doesn't mean the whole machine breaks down. It's not how we do it. Matter of fact, it's a time for us to work harder when the majority of us are on, the majority of others are on vacation or taking a day off. We don't take days off. I mean, I might not be in front of the screen, although I sent out a couple of videos yesterday on, off site. You know what I mean? It's yeah. All right, let's get into what's happening today. All right, let's take TradeGate Hub, sponsored by Tradeview Markets. Cookies, yes, I like cookies. Who doesn't like cookies? You know what I mean? So we're in TradeGate Hub. Watch for videos, coach's video this morning. Always live video, all the videos that we posted either that day or throughout the week, throughout the community. Our guest speakers are most viewed. Mike V right over there. We're gonna, you know what? As I said, special news. We're going to change this news section on TradeGate Hub and get this to more real time, more. Curate, actually try to curate my Twitter feed or, see the squawk news right here. It's 1 hour, a little bit old. If you go into our top news, all our stocks are actually more recent and more relevant. 5 minutes ago, headline stocks, boom, 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 boom. These are some of my Twitter feeds, for example, Seeking Alpha. Everybody knows when commodities, crypto. Maybe we're going to do a lot of work on this. We have the resources and definitely the man, the passion to do it. So look for TradeGate Hub. I would say the first half of the year, trade markets really put a push into combining all the sites from markets to Latham to, and now we have a lot of more. So please comment. You know what it boils down to? I always say comments, suggestions, questions, always welcome. Okay, what do we have here in the live YouTube channel? Let's go live. Anybody chirping? Not yet. Fine. All right. So this is what it is. Uh, all right. We can work backwards if you want. Bearish is seasonality, but I'll go to the screen. I'll actually go to individual charts, and this says it all. Apple Computer. All right. Biggest moves come at the end. I'm not sure. Still has some room to go. Was this the biggest move at the end? I don't know. The RSI here was 79. Now it's even lower when it looked extended. So there's Apple Computer. Here's Google taking calls across the board, 200 on its way. And this is the one that they're on. Finally, Meta. You're going to stop it. Listen, there might be, okay, I understand Delta Airlines is pulling back like that. Fine, short some Delta here. I'm not saying it's not a bit, I understand that. I mean, who thought that if you're trying to look at, trying to time the market, don't. It's all about stock picking anyway. I mean, this is why Macy's is making a move like that. And believe me, Macy's going from 1780, to 2080 is a big, big, big move. It's actually on news. Who cares if it's short squeeze or whatever? We had that discussion on Friday in GLD. Look at GLD, Newmont Mining, gift. It was, I mean, oh, okay, hold on. Not a gift. Risk, this is like the Alcoa trade, risk the reward. If Alcoa didn't work, first of all, silver was taking a page of calls for some time now. Okay, it takes a while for a page of pages and pages of silver calls to work out. Keep that in mind. A lot of these things, okay, so if Nvidia pulls back a little, all right, so they're going to roll into they'll buy Newmont. There's Nvidia daily, all right. Another stock that's breaking high that was waiting to coil. I'm not even going to bring a planet here. Is APP. Goes with Google. There it is. That was weighted to coiled. I mean, it came in a little bit, 88, 91, came in $3. But you know what? The biggest moves are made I don't want to say at the end, but it did go from 83 to 92 in a matter of Wednesday afternoon light trading to today, Friday. I don't blame anybody for taking a drop. It looks like hundreds on the looking forward, on the horizon. Oh, you know what? I am in charts. Good. What else? Meta. I read it. The problem here. All right. Absorb the move. There you go. All right. So Chewy didn't work. All right. Everybody get what Chewy, boring, Carity. I am along a lot of woofers. Chewy's at the high. It's a Friday. You got to think a little bit. Never short a dull market. A lot of fundamental issues or sayings come to my mind on this Friday. Never short a dull market. Shortened weeks are usually bullish. Fact. At least that's the term. What I say. You know what I mean? When you have a short, on Mondays are usually bullish. When you have a short week, into a Monday, usually bullish. I'm not saying Monday's position yet. They might take some profits today, this being Friday, but short weeks are usually bullish in uptrends. It's the way it is. AMD sat for a while on the channel. They laughed at me. I don't have it. Sat in the channel. And it was waiting. It quit yesterday. People gave up on it. It was supposed to go yesterday. Stocks are moving. It doesn't matter for the active trader. Let's go to a stock like cost. All right, cost. All right. There you go. It has the move in it. 3 to 7. You can go back daily. Trust me. It's a meme stock. Stock went from 5 to 18 yesterday. All right. Still has a nice range today. I don't know where it's going to go, but it's a style for everything. We brought it up several times yesterday. How about Siri? Calls were flying off the board. I missed it. Why don't I have 100? I'll be up. Why do I not have 72,000? Because I was born in 1972. I love even numbers. Siri. What was wrong with this trade? 3-day up, I get it, but it was not even 3-day up. As you know, hedge funds are short majority of stocks, not. I mean, everybody knows that the AAMI sentiment is 100, fear and greed's at 50. Even the sentiments are skewed. That's why I'm focusing more on stocks. I'm not trying to do anything. Even the sentiments are skewed. I don't. That's very rare what I see. Yes, the VIX is abated, moved all the way down, crushed. I get it. Siri, what's wrong with this thing? 2 to 415. Went to the 2 clean as straight as they come. Went to the 200-day resistant. It's got a big move in it. The market's getting speculative again, or still, as you see in stocks like cost, stock like Doyer yesterday. That's that's waiting. All right. What else am I moving on? You got the questions for a second? All right. How did I handle this trade? BD, this one. Let's go back. I called. You know what? I'd be honest. I called the room pikers for not being in it. I gave a good trade going into it, but I'll call it what it is. I'll go back to what I said and I'll be accountable. And I got to get us out of the trade for anybody who was in the trade. Because you know what? It's not how they handle the winners. I mean, my freaking wife goes to the racetrack. She likes that thinks the colors on the jockey with the silks are nice. You know, I mean, she wins. Is that any technical reason? No. You get what I'm saying? Uber, did that work? Uber was all over the board. Uber did exactly what the AMD did. It looked like it was going to go. It stalled. And then today, it's stalling again, Uber. Stock should be up. And you know what? That's why I don't mind, like, NVIDIA going up or Apple at this high or Microsoft doing this. All right. Let them pull back and they'll go into the other ones. There's a lot of, it seems like there's a lot of floors on stocks right now. Okay. The oils gave it back a little bit. Does it really matter that Delta Airlines is down here or LUV is here? All right. So is that the consumer? I get it. All these economic numbers came in, as you know. I don't really give much credence to it. I'll drive myself mad. I go on option flow. Thank God. Here's another one taking huge option flow. GTLB for days. All right. There it is. Another stock, a new one. I bought it today. AGI, gold stock. I know it's 3 days up. Doesn't might not matter here, but it started taking option flow. There was my position. It started buying right here. Where's Newmont? Near the freaking high. Good. I sold a little Newmont, a schnitzel, but then I bought some back. Newmont, listen, this is another fundamental issue that comes down here. It's hard to see your profits. Listen, I'm not saying you never have enough, but this is a time where you got to, be a pro and be aware of the rotation, because as you see, things are mixed, is why the VIX again. Not to say the VIX is the judge and the jury anymore. It doesn't seem like it has, considering zero DT, 0 day options, but for your profits to pull back a little bit. And it's an ad, here's Newmont. All right. I know a guy named Dale Pinkert, traders call him Coach. Newmont. What am I going to do Alcoa? I got enough Alcoa to choke Secretariat. I have a good trade in Alcoa. There's the weekly. All right. It's 42.95. Actually right now it's 42.16, breaking high. But if it goes back, 42.95 when I got, I don't have 6 figures of shares. Pulls back $1 or something. There's the weekly. Here's the daily. Still taking calls. I like the way it's set up. The one that led the rally was CENX aluminum to a degree. The ultimate compliment is I wouldn't short it. It's got to move it and maybe a 3 drive. I'm aware. Next. BTDR. Let's get that. Oh, here it is. Pikers better be in BTTR. That was 2 days ago. I just called you Pikers. I'll own up to it. First of all, hope it's up a little bit, not hope. BTDR. All right, it's near the high. Okay, BTDR. It was 2 days ago, and I did get let's go to the chat. Bitcoin, it was, it's a Bitcoin miner or energy play, if you will. All right, I did give it to everybody yesterday at like 1084. It closed at 1179 at the high. Wednesday, which was obviously the slow day, closed at the high. So I told everybody per the video, they tried to shake me out. It went from, this is Wednesday afternoon, when it went from 1071, closed at the high at 1186. Right here, that was the chart right here. Pages of calls, has the move in it. What I did not like is that it made this move on not that on not the greatest volume, but here it took a lot of volume, still wouldn't go. It looks like the beach ball, the springboard was dead a little bit. I actually didn't think this was the greatest position overnight, and I didn't lose sleep in it, but I was thinking it might have worked. Net over the net over time they do. That's why I didn't lose sleep, but it wasn't it just wasn't a lock. So this morning, it's Bitcoin related, Mike V. Buying it down here. The majority of sales in this thing I sold at 1146. I believe I made money in here. Bottom line is the low this morning was 1045 BTDR. Let's do more than a 2-minute chart so coach doesn't have a heart attack. I get it. This is okay. So 2 days in a row, they've been trying to get it out of 10. So now it's in a gap. I sold the most of it here at 1151. How much do I have left? Settings, BTDR, show position info. All right, now I have 5,000. My average price is 1130. You know what I mean? So I had a nice mark in it. So I turned a winner into a loser and did a little damage control. What do we do from here? You know what I mean? I wish it had 4 times volume, and this would absorb all this pent up energy for it to spring when it didn't. But we'll move on next. We'll see what Bitcoin closes today. They shook everybody out of the July 4th holiday. We know it usually happens Friday until Monday. I'll put some Bitcoin charts. Somebody who posted charts better than this is a guy named Dale Pinker. You call him coach. Called the Bitcoin move quite nicely. Some stocks I'm looking at right now. All right, you know what's acting well? eBay. Telling you, I brought it up yesterday and I got the calls, man. eBay, there's the daily, acting well, always makes comeback, holding the 50. Let's go to the weekly. I'm telling you, like coach said, you stop, but it's got to move in it and it's taking calls. I told you yesterday, I'm in the 50s. I'm in the September 50s, hoping for the September 50s. Fact. I'm in. All right, what else are we looking at? Any questions, guys? Astro Gumbo, you gonna contribute? We went this far. Don't dump us now. We got this far. Another one. The NASDAQ has only been read once in the last 20 years in July. It is what it is. All right. Does the mega cap keep going? Certainly looks like it for now. Maybe they'll rotate into semis. They go back into meta. They go, no analyst calls today. Ham, you doing okay? Don't get too caught in these commodities on freaking Friday afternoon. You'll drive yourself nuts. Earnings next week. Pepsi, JP Morgan, Delta, Wells Fargo, Conagra. All right, so it's banks. The last time they let them off bullish, and let's look at the banks right now. There's the city. Okay, what's taking calls? Bank of America. Did it hit 40? Back to 40, 44. Bank of America still calls all week. There it is, the pullback. It's up to you. I know the RSI, JP and the boys. Citibank, are they low volume pullbacks to what you want? Citibank, though, I don't like too much. I'm not going to lie. That's going to take a lot. And if it does break high, I even see them going into resistance at like 65. I don't see them, but they're going into calls. It is what it is. I don't see them flying anymore, but they were flying a week ago. Let's go to the YouTube channel. New share. Mike V. What happened here? Mike V. Who do we got? McDolly. Astro Gumbo, TLT, Lewis, Verizon. Astro Gumbo, TLT, he's right. They shook us out. Island Trader. Well, I don't think it was McDooley, but Island Trader. That was it right there, the TLT shakeout. I don't blame you. But you know what I mean? It's almost you're better. Ocean Island Trader is better than a retail trader, but he got shaken out at the downtrend line with volume. I get it. Now look at it. Ugh. TLT Astro Gumbo, bravo. What are we doing with Tesla? You're in a winner. You're gonna add to it, you sell it. Verizon, Lewis. Hold on. McDooley starting to sharpen up the new trading mentality, though. Listen, it's with it. I'm not preaching a method. It's not like one of the real estate guys on TV saying I got to know the way to, it's set. It's it. It's volume. I want you to make date. I want you to give me. I want it to be where you're giving me ideas instead of me giving you. It's a process of option, volume, and trend. You know what I mean? Do I do a couple of sexy things sometime? Yeah. I think I earned the right after 20 years of being a profitable trader, but those trades kind of right now aren't working because the VIX is so low. I don't see many stocks reversing. Anyway, thanks for the work this week in education. Cheers. Got it at Delta today. I saw it. ENVX, you're right. Why not? So McDill sold Delta. I get it. You know what I mean? That's a macro play. You're going to be wrong before you write the Delta. It probably goes to a 45 strike price right there. Where's the weekly? Solars are not setting a base. I got you, Lewis. The only one, let me guess a couple of things. Verizon, the weekly, Verizon, the daily. Lewis is asking about. We got it on YouTube. I wish everybody would get on TradeGATEHub. Verizon, yeah. I'm not talking about that. That's beautiful trade. It's good. Look at 3M. Just can't do it either. Here's the weekly on 3M. Hang in there, you rat. You want to go too. I know you do. I know you do. All right. Lewis wants to know about what? Solars. All right. You know what I mean? I get it. BE took calls. The one that took calls was BE. Now it's against the 200-day. I don't know. I'd like it to have a flush out if you like this type of thing and everybody's out of the pool because they're scared. But look at Fizzle. We all know that. That was a steep comeback, man. That stock shouldn't have come in that steeply. I don't see any calls going off too. The one I would look at is everybody EMPH. Even that one's broke. I have a little SCDG. I'm guilty. SCD, EMPH. You know what? There are better trades. They're probably going to go one binary move day on some news or on some volume that we don't know about. You're going to say, look at that. It broke the channel. It's just like a Planeteer did. But you want to try to get them, I get it. You know what I mean? Just start small until they start working. You know what I mean? It's the type of market as you can see with the other mega cap stocks. I'm not saying to start chase, but if they're working higher, they keep going higher. All right, go back to TradeGATEHub. Bitcoin, there it is. All right, big deal. You're only going to step up. I just don't like people starting to. I don't think the Bitcoin people are scared. I still think they're still believing like it's a Tesla trade. And I could just feel them double down overnight into Monday and I don't like it. It might work. Just don't like I just don't like the thought of a slow sell off into a holiday. I do like the fact that they blew everybody out on July 4th. These Bitcoin people. That's a positive for the bulls. But you know what I mean? There are better trades. I get it. I don't think you have an edge there yet. I'm open to opinions and I wouldn't take anybody of a trade. I'm not tuned into it now. All right, bottom line is what are they doing? What's this? Exxon red. USO new high of the day. Exxon's red. Okay. All right. IBTF remains bounce remains red. This is what I'm looking at here. Crude is at high, but Exxon's at red. Okay. Let's dissect that for a second. I'm not that smart, but I'll give it a shot. Exxon's at the low. And crude is at the high. Not good. Crude goes to a pullback. It's not good. They freaking ugh. That's why I only stuck to the ones with calls. Let's look at the first one that put us in these oils. All right, I had a good run. You know what I mean? I put everybody in the spot in stock at 197. Went to 208. Is that a barn burner? You're going to retire off that type of move for $200 stock? No. but that is the barometer. Iron, Connell, Cost was the one. Anything in my low floaters moving? What is this? Let's go with these low floaters. New share. I need a lotto to pop. Iron, naturally. JMIA, near the high, not interested. Costs. Upstart, no, up, not up. NNE, naturally. Benef, I'm not in it. This is the one of the day. Benef. So far, not my type of low floater day. This is Benef daily. There it is. RSI is what? 70. Stocks above the 200 day. Has it every time it breaks over a 50 day. Every time it does that, has a chance of quitting. You know what I mean? What am I going to do here? Not interested. Let's go to this new share. Let's look at this. Most actives on the day, you do your sim right here. Benef. The first thing that catches my eye after all these years, thank God, is this lack of numbers and this high number. The lack of volume with the 30-day and this high volume. I'm not saying it's a trade, but boom. Thank God. Canvas, stock of the year. I'm only being facetious, but this stock's hot. There's the stock canvas. There it is. Canvas for you. All right, last thing I'll do. It's going to slow down a little bit, I believe. If not, we'll force it. Let's go back to here. I'll try to do better the next time. Thank you, buddy, for sharing. Canvas for you. Let's put this right here. You. I saw you. I saw you. I wouldn't talk you out of you. I saw it. You know why I saw you? Go for options. I also saw this go. You looks not bad. I know. I wouldn't talk you out of you. Isn't that? But the problem with you is, I don't they do like airplane security or something like that? They do airplane security, I believe. Clear, secure. And I'm not looking. Either there's something brewing, which I'm not happy about, or as the airlines go down and you goes up, that doesn't give me an early feeling because his airline, I just don't like that. If it's going to 22, fine. Like I say, no matter what it does, it looks that way. Oh, God help me. Okay. Any other questions? Let's get out of some things here. Like I said, the Friday afternoon, yesterday we were closed. Exxon red. AMD's up 7. Could have been someone. Planeteer. Look at this Planeteer. They got everyone in the 27 like me. This stock, I'm down in it. No, actually, I'm up in it. I was buying Planeteer heavy since 26.40. Went to 27.23. Now I'm a rat. 26.97. So, Planeteer. Do I have to wait around? I don't have to. I want the Uber low of the day. There's Planeteer. Are they going to shake me out? Got one more move? Don't let, do you want your positions to work? There's the weekly. Don't watch them, but I have some, I got some size. There's also a cliche. If you have to watch every tick, you have too much on. You know what I mean? I'm in this thing. It's like July, it's like a Memorial Day or Labor Day weekend. I got a lot of this thing. It's my time. It's like a Labor Day weekend on the Jersey Shore or something, and I got a t-shirt and I'm in it. RSP ETF. There's some things coming down here. Not AMD though. All right, I'll leave it there, guys. You know what I mean? There you go. GLD additional buying into strength. GLD additional buying into strength. You gonna argue? Don't argue. There it is. The week. You can do all things. You can draw every chart you want. Bottom line is this stock is taking calls. I'm in that. My ego was the one that let the charge first going in. GFI, meme stock. Listen, don't watch that GFI. When this thing moves, that GFI is kind of a spec one. I kind of don't get it. AEM, AU, AU, AU. All right, so you know what I mean? I get the RSP ETF is low on the day. I get JD might be bullish. Exxon's red. Tesla made the run. Astro Gumbo, we waiting for his trade yet. All right. All right, so even if I said rotation wise, the oils pull back, mega caps pull back, even if this pulls back 10%, right here. Well, somebody's gonna take a shot at this thing right there. So there's always, there's some floors on something. General Motors. There's Tony Pistachio. Uh, Schlumberger. Just can't get going. Boy, I thought I had that. The longer it took to do something, I didn't do that. That almost could have won. All right, NIO, AMD, Planeteer, Siri, Tesla. Now positive. There it is. They'll take me to the weekend at Tesla, guys. I hope they do. I hope the stock goes to freaking 400. I really do. There you go now. That's even the weekly. What are they going to step in at 230? What else? ENVX battery plays. ALB, it took a position in the fund. I did it. Just can't do it. This is one of these things, Lewis. These are one of these things you can't watch, but it's got to break through this freaking huge floor at 100. This was one of my big winners too. Earlier on in the turn of the decade, 77 to 375. Now I'm trying to get emotional with it, but I'm not. They were taking calls a little bit. Let doesn't, you know what I mean? What jinxed it is they was on the cover of Barron's, just like freaking Nike. Nike was on the cover of Barron's. That's what happened to that freaking thing. Look what happened there. Coors, soaked all. There you go. Minute is what you like to see. I thought this is what I said. Coors soaked up all today's selling. Microsoft calls going to 500. It is. It's going to 500 with or without you. And that suggestion is an opinion. It's not investment advice. I am in it. It's like the weatherman saying it's gonna, I guarantee, it's not, well, usually it's going to rain out. And you can assume if it doesn't rain out, that's on a 500. What about this Meta? And you know what bothered me? You know what tipped me off? I got to finish this thought. Core, here we go here. Look at this. My feed. Cores some volume. Like these and that. Cores. You know what? Preached it for days. Cores taking leaps. Leaps. They don't care where they pay. A year from now, everybody's going to be having cracked crab. Am I going overboard here? I shouldn't be because of this thinner day, but this thing's moving. Look at this. All right. Percent gainers, 15 minutes. Just give me a little floater. Mike V. Ben F. Still going. Verna, Hut. AMD bullish. Cores volume. Any other plays? No, Mike V. What's this? I think I got a question. No, Mike V. I'm right here, kid. No, Mike V. Mike V's right here, brother. I've been talking so long, I'm running out of breath. AMD bullish. Cores volume. Any other plays? I got to answer Pino's question. I'm here, kid. Here, man. All right, I'll take all questions. If you missed me, go to the YouTube channel, go for more. Listen, it is what it is. I'm not really sure if these, the mega caps are really a gauge of the market. There's my boy. Let's go to IT Trader, my boy. Skechers. I know. Bad trade Skechers. Skechers came in with Nike, Sunrise Trader. We're hoping to have you on. Skechers went from 0 to hero to zero. There's the pullback in Skechers. They loved it. What a pullback. Oh, well, it goes with Nike. Eat. That's on the high again. Go back here. Follow who I follow on Twitter. Cold pea soup with crab meat. Very good. I like you. You're okay, Joe. The guy freaks and lives in Montana. Montana. Eats elk for breakfast. Good trader, though. Don't forget early season start next Friday. Watch this. Another one of our guys. Thank you, brother. Okay, another one of our guys. These are top guys. We're all into him. Joe Kunkel, he'll give us a thumbs up. 100,000 followers. Good trader. All right. For those that don't, I'll leave. File stockbeat.com. Here we go. Even on my Twitter feed, stocks breaking out this morning. Now double click it. They'll give you the stock beat thing. These are stocks breaking out in the morning. Even go by time. Sort it by time. Okay. What's breaking out here? Oh, AZUL. Relative volume. It's got 100% almost, 0.80%, 5-day high. Okay. JMIA brought it up. Shop brought it up. I don't know if I'm TTD. All right. So let's look at this. My Twitter feed. My Twitter feed. TradeGATEHub. My Twitter feed. Here, man. My Twitter feed. Okay. Stock beep. Free. 5-second delay. We're going to incorporate this somewhere. I tried to into TradeGATEHub. Fact. Potential gap up and currently above yesterday's high. All right. Stocks above yesterday's high. As long as they hold it. Mention Tesla. Mention Macy's. AMD. CHPT. That little rat took volume the other day. I saw it. So did Plug. I didn't look. Plug. CHPT. But you look at CHPT. You know what can't go? QS, the worst battery maker in the history of mankind. QuantumScape. Ugh, this thing should be $6 from now. Should be $6.31 with ENVX. ENVX. That was the place to buy it too. Remember, guys, I said that on Tuesday, the place to buy. I'm not saying you go and intend and walk away and go on vacation. That was a spot. 10-day moving average. Came right there. Build a position. Now it's through the flagger. Now through the weekly. Great position. Mickey D. McDooley. Great freaking position. I like it. But cores ripping. ASTS. Another one. You want to know another stock that's coiled? Almost like a course? ASTS mobile. It's a mobile, space mobile. ASTS. A little extended here, but this one could pull a big move. One more move. Held in well. Okay. Said I got nothing left, at least verbally. I left it all out there. Unfortunately, it's a Friday afternoon because you know why? It's mobile. The mobile, space mobile. Leave it there, guys. All right. Yes, I will extend it here, but this one could pull a big move. One more move. Get yourself a live account, demo account. For those that that enjoy the process, there are a lot of different option feeds. It's not like I'm saying, it's a huge. You're out in Lake Michigan. I know the only fisherman that knows where the fish is. No, these are common things. You know what I mean? So you got to put them together. It's something putting together the perfect golf swing is almost like putting together the perfect trade. It's not many that fundamentals. What's a perfect golf swing? Keep your left hand straight, your head down, and keep your eye on the ball. So, from there, you got to tweak those things, but it's just like here. All right. It's up to you to take it further. Okay. My style's not better and no different. I just know my style's better. I'm trying to give the best tools possible over a coach and I, and even Tim, over almost a century together, trading at high levels, putting a company together, getting involved in Tradeview market, which, by the way, resonated from built by traders for traders with the lowest commissions, tightest spreads, and best commission and best service out there. I'm part of it, so it serves up part of the hundreds of Tradeview markets employees across the world. So until then, I'll try to do better the next time. Have a plan. Cheers, and it's an honor. Thanks.